For more on this, we're joined live by tech expert Ahmed Benafa, engineering professor at San Jose State University. Ahmed, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I want to start with the fact that, we're talking about what's driving these layoffs. Does this have more to do with overhiring during the pandemic or really them relying more on AI?
Well, I mean, the answer to this is mixed of both of them. Number one is the plans for getting rid of some of those jobs is on the play. AI accelerated that because they gave them an option, they give them a replacement for many of the position that has a repetitive and very specific task that they can just program, the AI and can do it. Now, just to understand what is the size here? 14,000 is about 4% of the 350,000 corporate jobs at Amazon. And they have over 1 million total, but they have over 1,000 AI tools inside Amazon, whether it is deployed, that means it's used, or they are developing that, and they're using this to replace any kind of jobs that they think that can be done by AI.
Okay, so what does this signal to us, Professor, about the kind of layoffs we may start to see more broadly across the tech sector that are related to the implementation of those AI tools you're talking about?
It's going to be fast, and there will be a lot of this coming because companies, they look at improving the bottom line by two things, reducing the cost, which is in this case the layoffs, and increasing the revenue. So any job that can be done by a computer, it's a repetitive one, it is something that you can specify, then that's going to be at risk. Even programmers, when you talk about basic programming, this can be done with AI. The message here is you have to look at AI as a tool to help you stay at your job, not as a competition. And this is a very tough decision for so many people because some of those jobs will never come back.
Yeah, so some of the jobs people help build and create AI, and then their jobs get taken away. I'm curious what you think about the fact that we're heading into the holiday season. This is typically the time of year where companies have a hiring surge to help with the holiday rush. So realistically, could AI spending actually be put into practice in time for the holiday season?
Well, it's going to be impacted by this because people who are losing a job, the holiday buying will be less on their mind. They're going to try to save money so they can go through the holidays and try to find another job. Now, on the other side, we just heard from Amazon that they have 3 new technologies that are going to make it so fast for the drivers to deliver the products to the consumers so they can sell more. So from one side, when to spend, from one side, some of the jobs inside the company will be lost because artificial intelligence is used to replace them.
I was reading that Amazon, there's a lot of concerns within the company that they have sort of lagged behind some of the other major tech giants in terms of their development of artificial intelligence tools. Why do you think that is, and is that ground that they can sort of make up?
Well, their focus is not on the technical side like what we have of the artificial intelligence. Like when we have a focus like Meta or OpenAI or Gemini from Google, they're using it, and they are, when they spend the money, when they do the research, it's used for specific things inside the company. I mean, I look at it as what kind of upgrade have we seen in Alexa that AI can push this product and make it more, in the houses and more used, more than asking ChatGPT. That could be a sign that the company is catching up with the wave of AI. We're not there. They are focusing more on reducing the cost by saying, okay, AI is good, let's use it to reduce our expenses.
How many more cuts do you think could likely be made there at Amazon? I mean, that's kind of also the big picture question is, moving forward, as we see every company try to rely more on AI, do we expect more waves of layoffs to happen in the future?
It's contagious. One company of the tech will do it. Other companies will start looking at their books and they say, why not us? Now, for Amazon, they announced they're going to cut, about 30,000 jobs. They announced 14,000. So they're looking for something like close to that number in the near future. And they're talking about corporate jobs. They're talking about HR. They're talking about, warehouses where they can be replaced by robots or can be replaced by the AI. Other companies, they always look at that and they say, okay, if this company can do it and it's a tech company, we should do it too, because they know how to use AI, and they have their own tools to use AI and to make sure that it's going to help the company before they can help their customers.
And Ahmed, as we wrap up here, I mean, obviously a lot of folks here in the Bay Area work at tech companies, maybe not the big ones necessarily, but you know, they have jobs in the tech sector here. How do you think folks should be thinking about their roles as you know, we see the rollout of AI, and thinking about how they can remain relevant at their companies?
That's a very good question, Alex. You have to be ahead of the curve. You know, when we talk about something like agentic AI, when we talk about something new in the artificial intelligence, you have to know that and use it as a helper, not as a replacement to your job. You know, I get this question all the time, Alex, saying how can I know what kind of AI I use to help me in my job? My answer to them is ask ChatGPT, describe your job and say, how can AI help me at my job? And start from that point to make sure that AI is not going to replace you. It's going to be a helper or a tool next to you.
All right. Yeah. Ahmed Ben Alpha with San Jose State.
Advice.
We appreciate your time. Yes, good advice, and we appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks, Professor.
Thank you.
All right. Well, AI companies are facing increased pressure on Capitol Hill to